man, you're the one and only. George. Hey, bless you, brother. How you doing, brother?
So I'm doing great. This has been a very good convention, 2026 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you for having me out here. I really appreciate you coming again. Oh my God! Yeah. And first of all, I want to say hi to all your fans, all the people listening out there. I'm a California cowboy from California. As you know, I do Tejano and country. For all of those that don't know what I do, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. Thank you,
George. Man, you know what? We've got a long relationship, bro. You and I mean, since you first started out, you know.
So many years ago, I won a Tejano makeover here at the convention, and I believe it was in the 2000s. I have been coming out here since the 90s when I was a young boy back then. It was funny because somebody asked me, you haven't aged, but I have. I might look the same, but your body doesn't behave the same. It never does.
Well, you still look the same. I know.
Yeah. But,
actually, you came to San Angelo, you did my show in Spanorama.
I remember that. Yes.
And that was so many years ago.
And you know, when we were going to the show, we got pulled over by a state trooper.
Oh, no.
My partner from San Antonio was driving us out there, and the state trooper pulled us over, and he goes, you guys know how fast you've been going through here? And I said, I don't know. And I happened to have a beverage, a adult beverage, and I thought, oh man, we're going to go to jail now. But they let us go, they said, slow down, get to where you need to be going.
Yeah, well, see, there you go, I'm good now.
That's right, exactly.
Well, you know what, bro? I love all of your music, man. I've always loved what you do. Tejano and country have finally come to fruition. You were way ahead of the curve. You were way ahead of the curve.
So it's funny because yesterday somebody jammed me up that I worked with for years, producing music with him, and I'm not going to say his name because I don't have permission to say that, but he worked with me for many years, and he says, you know, when you first came on to Texas decades ago, everybody's wanting to do that. Yeah. And me, I knew that what I was doing sooner or later, even though it was done by very small amount of people, everybody was gonna like it. Now even the country world wants to be doing the Spanish stuff. So that's, to me, that even if I'm not wholeheartedly involved in that, but I'm still doing that. And I'm getting ready to redo some of my music because I want to bring it 2.0 Jorge Moreno now.
All right. Jorge, bro, you were the one that did Neon Moon.
Yes.
You were the one that did the chair. You were the one that, I mean, you did so many things way ahead of the curve. I play your music where I'm like, I have my show, my Sunday show, where it should have been a bigger hit. And I play your music, I'm like, really hard, but I know. I mean, this is stuff that you were so
we did the Cowboy Rides Away.
Yeah.
We did Unanswered Papers in Spanish.
I know.
And the cool thing with that was that I got the blessing of the writer of the song, who wrote it for Garth Brooks back in the 90s when Garth Brooks was really big. So it was always a joy to challenge myself. I've always been one of those that likes to do stuff or styles of music that can be challenging, because I know I can't sing high or too low, but I will always try it and see where it goes.
Well, I will tell you this. You are an inspiration.
Thank you.
You were a trailblazer. And I am proud to say I've known you from the beginning, because I always appreciated your efforts, the new music that you were bringing. And even the Tejano stuff that you were putting out was great too. I appreciated the fact that you were doing something that was different and new. And that's the beauty of what you do. And you didn't stop. You never stopped.
Well, the thing for me has always been like, I like to do things that challenges me. I don't like the mediocre stuff. and I might not succeed in it, but at least I tried it. I really like to challenge my own self, my abilities as an artist, and even looking good is challenging because we don't stay looking good for very long. If you don't start doing something to look good, then everybody starts saying, "Oh boy, you didn't look like that a long time ago. What's going on here?"
That's what I said last year. Wow, man, what happened? Don't be bro. I'm just kidding.
but now I'm at a happy place. Like some people ask me, well, you look, I used to work for law enforcement. A lot of people always ask me, what did you used to do beside music? And I said, I was a park ranger for many years.
Oh, wow.
For the federal government. And then I worked for the state of California doing casework. And so now that I'm at the age that I am, I could never be happier. Because good. I paid my dues. I went to school, got my degree. I knew I had to do that. But my passion has always been music. I couldn't tell you if I would have had the means to stay in it and just do it full time, I would have done that. Unfortunately, in life, you have to do things also that are going to take care of you when you can't take care of yourself.
Right. Wow.
And so now I'm at a point where I get to do music full time and not have any bugging of any noise anymore. Totally 1,000% focus on my music. So that's where I'm at with things. It's like that. We're hearing the background music. I know that it's music to my ears.
Right.
And I mean, as an artist and a singer, I don't get afraid. If they were to ask me, which is on stage right now, to sing, I don't say no anymore. Yeah. I just tell them, do you know the song? If not, just play it off. It's okay.
You have to sing. Just get up there and do what you can.
It's funny because the guy that was an inspirational was Emilio Navarra. He was my Mexican George Strait. George Strait was my country guy. And so I used their platform and how they did things, especially in music. I used what they used to do and how they did it. And I used to hang out with Emilio back in the day. I did one of my last shows with Emilio in Dallas-Fort Worth area. The other box, that big bar that's out there. And we played on 5 de Mayo, and the following weekend I got the call that he had passed. And so, those are the guys that I used to see. I used to tell them, you were my idol, man. Always the idol. And they wouldn't believe it, but those are the guys that inspired me. And sometimes you see it in some of my recordings.
Yeah. I do. I can hear influences. I'm not an audiophile, so I listen to a lot of different music. I can see some of the traces of, I can see where he's pulling some of that and everything else. And we did an interview with Raulito yesterday, and I have a long history with Raulito. We talked about.
You remember the time me and Raulito got up on stage here? We did a few songs. That was something I wish I was.
Smile at the camera over there. Smile at the camera over there. Like, hey.
So those are things that now I've worked with the kids, Emilio's kids, and it's a joy because I see so much of their father right there.
Yeah.
It's a very big joy. We're on the same team now, and just having to work with that type of caliber of teams now, it's a joy now.
But see, that's another thing too. It's like you are a trailblazer yourself, man. You're the one that did the whole Tejano and country stuff at the beginning.
Well, the other thing that was challenging is being from California. There was very difficult to think that somebody from California can go into the Tejano world and rattle some people and make some noise.
You're on my station.
I'm a real thing,
That's right.
But you're on my station. You played.
Well, they'll tell you things like, well, that's not real Tejano, but So this is where I'm going with this. So the way I acquired the California Cowboy is the producers out there, people I worked with in the business, named me the California Kid, the kid from California, and the California Cowboy became what's stuck. So now, whenever I see something, it's the first thing they say, oh shit, the California Cowboy's here. And they know now our band's comprised of everybody in Texas, so when they know I'm coming on, I'm coming on. And I go for growth. It's something I learned from Emilio. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. And if you're going to do it, you got to do it the way it should be done. Or don't do it at all.
Well, I'll tell you what, brother, I've always been a fan. I respect your music. I respect you as an artist because you've already made your skins, man. You have your skins on the wall, bro. You've done it. And I put your music against anybody else because it's good music. It's great music, and it's there for posterity, and anybody can listen to it, judge for themselves. But there is no this is there, this is there. No, music is universal, and music is not new. It does not spoil. Good music is always good music, bro. And you are always tops of my book, man. I appreciate you.
There you go. Thank you guys for having me. I want to send a big shout out to your fans, all my people from California that are here hanging out.
Yeah.
San Antonio, the Valley, the Metroplex out there in Dallas. San Antonio people, we'll see you guys soon. And everybody here from Las Vegas that is here enjoying it. You know, there's still more to come. There's still tomorrow. And like I said, everybody be safe getting back home. And for all those that want to check out my music, please go to www.jorge-moreno.com. You can go to iTunes, Spotify. Check me out. Because we haven't finished our album, so a lot of the singles are appearing in social, on the social platform. Once we get that going, we'll get the album. On the next go around, I should have an album to sell and show everybody what we did.
Well, brother, you need to come on our show so that way we can
Absolutely.
In New York with QvoRadio, and
Yes.
Brother has a great show.
And I got a show called Top Tracks and Trends.
Awesome.
And she's also with QvoRadio. We're having both these shows so that we can promote you correctly.
That's right.
Get your music out there. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're running on to Jorge Moreno.
Thank you, guys.
Love you guys.
I'm happy to be here.
A Tejano artist, happens to be from California, but a true artist. He's a pioneer in Tejano country. You heard it from me because I said it's true, because I've heard it.
And then all you people are out there in Vegas, come on down over here, check him out. He's out there personally, Rise and Personal. He's got right with you with merch and everything.
Merch over
Yes.
I got the merchandise, I'm signing autographs, meet and greet.
Yes.
But you always get somebody that has never met your music and has never heard you, and that's the important thing. That's the good thing about this convention, that you always think every year, I've been coming to it for years, and you always think that somebody or everybody has heard your music, but that's not always true. There's always one person that will say, look, I've never heard you. And that's the chance you get to show them your stuff. And so I'm happy to be out here. Like I said, I'm going hoarse. My voice is a little bit loud, but I've strained myself this time around because, you know, you're talking over the live music and all that. But, you know, I love doing this. A lot of people like to show up for a few hours. I like to be here all day. This is my passion. This is what I love to do.
Awesome.
Thank you so very much, George. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you all for having us here.
Moreno.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
That's Hoya. That's the one and only George Mercado right there. And Mercado. Can I just say?
Thank you, guys.
Moreno. And we'll see you next time, man.